What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Our Streamers Cheaters. Today on the agenda again is AydaN. Okay, so it's not for the 60 bomb that everybody accused me of reverse boosting on, which I actually debunked with my theory. He has now posted a 41 kill solo game. Now, he's claiming this to be the NA world record, if that's even a thing. The world record is currently 43. He's claiming this to be the NA world record of 41 kills in solos. The reason we're going to be discussing this is that he's actually posted an uncut video of the gameplay, which is brilliant. It means we can analyze every aspect. What you have to remember is in that first video that we analyzed and debunked, it was a very well edited video. So anything that may or may not have been suspicious throughout that video will have been edited out. So what we're going to do today, we're going to take a look through this video and see if there are any suspicious clips where he could potentially be wall hacking or using some sort of aimbot. And maybe as well see if he is reverse boosting. There's a couple of telltale signs throughout if somebody is reverse boosting, and we'll try and find out. Okay, let's check it out. We're in Superstore as always with AydaN. He likes to drop there, he likes to land there and clean up. However, when he gets to 7 kills in, he starts talking about a world record already, and that screams suspicion for me. It didn't at first when I watched his first video that we analysed, because obviously, you know, it's a one-off, I suppose, where he started talking about going for the world record. But now that he's done it again at such an early stage, probably around the same stage that he did in the first one, it makes me wonder whether or not the reverse boosting accusations are true. Okay, because if he's already in this game at this early stage with only 7 kills, expecting to already reach 43 kills or more, then he must know something that we don't. Am I right? Or am I wrong? That shot just then, did you see that? Wow, let's watch that back. So we've just seen him pop out of that corner there. He comes out and starts shooting that side, almost as if he knew somebody was in that direction. Okay? There's no way he could have known anyone was there. There was no sound of anybody moving. He's literally come from inside Superstore, pushes up the stairs here, and it's like pre-fire, okay? As soon as he pushes out there, turns to shoot, obviously misses his shot. Now what we're going to do quickly before he goes up, I want to watch his eyes and see whether or not he actually looks in that direction or at another monitor maybe. Who knows? Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay. Watch this now. I'm going to zoom that in. Keep an eye on his eyes now. As he's about to go up these stairs, he makes a little look to the side, look. See the little look down? So he can't even excuse that with saying that he was looking at the map, because he looked to his right and down. Right there. Okay? Look where his eyes are looking now. They're actually looking to the right and down. Now we're going to zoom back in before we continue this clip so you can see that it was actually at that moment. So you can see right now that it's actually at this moment that he's looking down to the right, and then watch. He automatically turns that corner and shoots in that direction. There is something called a 360-degree radar, which is a part of the ESP settings when you are using hacks, and people tend to position it across their crosshairs in the center of the screen so that they can see sort of exactly what direction the person is, because it will give a marker of which direction you need to turn to shoot them. I'm guessing that if he is using one of these, he's got it on a separate monitor, and that would be why he would look down to his right instead of looking up to his right, where he could potentially have a reverse camera and looking at his minimap. It just seems a little bit suspicious to me that he looks down to the right the way he does, and then as soon as he pops out of that door and turns to the right, he starts shooting instantly. Now, we know as well that there's actually someone in that direction. I am not saying for 1 second that AydaN is using aimbot. I can tell you now that he is not using aimbot, okay? But that's not what we're looking at here. We're looking at either potential reverse boosting and potential ESP cheats. So let's watch this now. So he's shot in that direction. Unfortunately for him, the person happens to be on the little roof. But the fact that he knew he was there screams a little bit of suspicion in my eyes. And what you find is a lot of YouTube videos that are out there that make players look like absolute legends, absolute god level players, actually have all the suspicious moments cut out of the edit. When you are watching YouTube videos and you think somebody might be using aimbot, what you need to do is actually keep an eye on the kill count. It's one of the few things that I do when I'm analysing, and the reason for that is that if they are cutting and editing any suspicious moments out, say for example their aimbot decides to lock on and flicker or something along them lines, and they end up killing someone, they would have to edit that kill out of the video. So if they end up going from one scene to the next but their kill count goes up, it means that they've had to cut out a kill from the video, and that screams suspicion as well. However, like I've mentioned, we are not looking at AydaN's gameplay here for aimbot. I don't believe he's using aimbot. You can tell his shots are clean, and you can tell the way he's controlling his recoil is clean as well. His game awareness, however, seems to be on another level. I honestly watched his 60 kill gameplay, but it was an edited video that I analysed, so I wasn't able to actually pass comments on whether or not he was using wall hacks, and I certainly didn't think he was using aimbot. But this video is an unedited video, so it's the full game footage, which is giving us the opportunity to analyse in between kills, as well as just the best moments of the game. One of the things I have always said about people who are using ESP wall hacks is that they will always have UAVs, and that is to stop them getting caught out for shooting in positions where they shouldn't know an enemy is. However, in this instance, in the clip we're about to watch now, this is about 23 minutes into the video, AydaN pops a UAV. However, the person who he wants to kill doesn't show up, but he somehow seems to push upstairs, turn to the exact corner the person stood in, and shoot at him anyway. Now, this guy has literally been camping in the corner. You don't hear any footsteps. He still manages to push upstairs, turn to the exact position where the enemy is. Let's watch this clip now. He's pushing through this building, he's plating up, he's going upstairs, okay? So think about it now, if anybody was there, he would have seen him through the walls. He pops his UAV, the enemy doesn't show up, and he turns that corner instantly and shoots the guy who is stood right there. How did he know he was there? Okay, let's go back a little bit again and watch that from start to finish again. So he's pushing through the building, up the stairs. So for example, if he was using wall hacks, at that moment, okay, just the second before he pops that UAV, he literally, right there, that's where the enemy stood in this sort of vicinity here. Okay, so if he was using ESP wall hacks, he would have seen the enemy there, and then, as I've said, if anybody's using ESP wall hacks while streaming and they want to hide it, they would pop UAVs to cover the tracks. So what does he do at this instance? He pops his UAV right now. There you have it, and the enemy does not show up on the minimap whatsoever, so they are obviously using Ghost, and then he still pushes up this position here, and the minute he turns that corner, in fact, before he's even pushed through that door, he is not looking to go anywhere else other than that corner, because he's already turning to the left, and then, there you have it, enemy there, pop, pop, he's dead. That, to me, screams wall hacks. What do you guys think? Do you want to watch it again? Okay, we'll watch it again. We'll watch it. I won't analyze it this time. We'll just watch it through. Was that not just a perfect play? Fair enough, if that guy had shown up on the UAV, there would have been no questions asked. However, after he popped the UAV, the guy did not show up on it because he was ghosted, and he still managed to push to the exact location that enemy was. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit disappointed. I feel like I might have to go back and redo my first video that we spoke about of AydaN, because based on the way the players are actually playing within this lobby, they seem to be running into walls, hiding in corners. It does appear to be a bot lobby, and there is no way my theory works in solos. My theory was for the solo quads world record that if he is going up against 4-man team, his solo KD would be the equivalent of the 4-man KD of the other teams, okay? So that was my theory, which I still stick by, I still stand by. However, for the fact that the people in this lobby seem to be at the same level as what they were in the 60 kill game, it makes me wonder what's going on, okay? I'm not going to say yes, he is reverse boosting, but I believe it's a possibility. However, if you are at the level that AydaN's at and you are going into solos, you should expect nothing less than playing against people with at least a 2.5 or 3 KD. However, AydaN seems to be in a lobby full of people who want to camp, who are hiding behind rocks, who have got no rotation skills, no skill, no ability, no gun skill whatsoever. He's winning every gunfight pretty much fairly, and yeah, I do think it seems very suspicious. And I'm a little bit disappointed, as I've said, because hand on heart, I genuinely believe that the first video that went out was 100% legitimate. I will, as I've said, go back and reanalyze it and see if there's anything else that I did miss. There's been a few very suspicious moments in this where it screams that he is potentially using wall hacks. And in my opinion, I think he might be. He's in a position here where he's got no one on the minimap here. No one showing up on the minimap. Okay, so let's keep watching this situation. He jumps up onto that roof. Any good player, by the way, would do checks, but he is already looking to aim at the top of the fire station tower. He starts to shoot instantly. Was that suspicious? I think so. The question that is always asked is, why would somebody at that level cheat? And it's simple, really. If you are at the highest of levels and you've got to compete against the best, you need to be the best. Therefore, reverse boosting would be an easy way of getting high kill games, hitting world records and so on. As well as using ESP, that helps you with your gameplay. It allows you to talk to your chat at the same time as hitting high kill games as well. There are people out there who do a no headset challenge. There are people out there who just thrive for high kill games, and honestly I just don't see how it is possible, because you can get killed by a camper, you can get killed by somebody sniping, but these guys seem to know where everyone is all the time. I believe in this video, in my honest opinion, that something wasn't right. Okay, he seemed to know the positions of far too many enemies where he shouldn't have known. The main point for me was when he pushed into that building, popped his UAV. The enemy didn't show up on the UAV because he was ghosted, and he still managed to push in and turn to the left and shoot the guy instantly. There is no way he should have known he was there whatsoever. I listened for footsteps and couldn't hear any, and I have the Astro A40 headset with mix amp as well, so I've got it set up perfect for Warzone, and I couldn't hear the footsteps of anybody in that building. However, the guy didn't show up on the UAV and he still managed to kill him. Guys, what do you think? Do you think he's reverse boosting or not? Do you think he's using ESP wall hacks or not? I honestly don't think he's using aimbot, but I'd like to hear your guys' opinion in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you are new, subscribe and turn on notifications as well. If you want to support the channel further, hit the blue join button today and become a member of the Triple B fam. Unlock a loyalty badge next to your name, custom emojis to use in the comments, and be entered into member-only giveaways. Not just that, but we leak information about future videos in the community section on YouTube. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!